Hey guys, how's it going? Firebox here. I want to do a little bit of an in-depth analysis on some of the PvP I got in this video, running my magic damage PDR cleric build. I got a lot of positive feedback from the last one I did, so I figured I'd go ahead and do it again. Now, I see this spider here. I decided to go ahead and back up towards the door that I had previously opened. If you don't know, using the door to activate your judgment is extremely strong, and I would highly recommend always doing it if someone is being aggressive towards you. If you can land the judgment right at the start of the fight, it kind of guarantees that at the very least, you'll either make him run away, or if he does decide to commit, you should win the DPS trade. The bright side of running the magic damage build is that your judgment and Holy Strike is doing about 50 damage apiece, just around that range. So every single hit you do hurts like hell. And once he is hit with Judgment, I decided to go ahead and open that door. I think the Goblin Mage ended up hitting him, so he was screwed. I go ahead and throw off the Holy Strike and finish him off there. Pretty easy fight. Didn't even have to swing my melee weapon, just like all these other classes get to play in the Ranger and Ranger meta. Now, this next fight, I hear someone in the next room over. I'm pretty sure it's the rogue I saw pre-lobby. I don't think I saw anyone else before the timer started. He starts bagging, but I'm not friendly. I'm going to go ahead and start off with pre-buffing, of course. He has a goblin on him. Now, remember, rogues are just inherently faster than you are with PDR. So, I'm going to try to utilize the goblin to fight him while I can before he runs. I'm also going to pull out my weapon instead of using my judgment first, because I have a feeling that this rogue has cutthroat, and if I do end up getting hit by cutthroat while my book is out, it's going to cause me to potentially take a lot of upfront damage. So you'll see that as soon as I use my Holy Strike, I pull my weapon out immediately and try to hit the judgment. Unfortunately, it starts clapping together and it doesn't work properly. But I've already hit him with the Holy Strike, so I'm going to go ahead and just rush him down, hit him with the Judgment, and I have a feeling I can probably just win the DPS trade from there. Now, this final fight does kind of outline some of the issues that solo cleric with PDR has, in that you're kind of slow and it's hard to keep up. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-buff myself. This guy is running. He's very far away at this point. I do unfortunately get necked by crossbow. Kind of my bad. So instead of wasting a heal from my spells, I'm going to go ahead and just pop a potion and bandage. No harm, no foul. I have plenty of those. Now, he starts to push back. I'm going to go ahead and pre-buff and go back through the door. And I have a feeling he's probably going to do the same thing as before with his crossbow. I'm going to try my best to dodge it as best I can. I start pumping up my Holy Strike. I probably should have released it, but I got a little bit worried that I was going to whiff it. And then unfortunately, I also whiffed my Judgment. So at this point, it's a little bit tough, but I know even without Judgment, I can win a straight 1v1 because I have PDR and he's Slayer. This guy is very geared, and I saw him pre-lobby, but I'm still confident I can win this fight. I hit the first Holy Strike. I'm pretty sure it hits, but the second one definitely missed. Now, he has goblins on him, so I'm trying my best to hit the Holy Strikes while he's occupied. I think I hit 2 out of 4, and I hit this last Judgment. Unfortunately, he is so geared that he does not die to those hits. I really thought he would have been done, and this is where the absolute pain ensues, where I have to proceed to follow him. I considered taking off my armor chasing him, but I was afraid that he might turn around and I might not be able to put my armor back on in time, and then he might end up killing me. So I decided to slowly waddle my way towards him. I also considered using a campfire to get Holy Strikes back, but I really wanted to finish this fight since he also wasted his second wind, so we were kind of on an even field of him being out of his skill and me being out of spells. Now, the point where he starts to turn around, I was not expecting this at all, so I didn't have time to use my Protection Potion or Divine Strike, but I do get the Judgment off with the Spellbook out. It does do more damage if you're holding that magic damage from the book. Hit him twice. I know he's got to be low. I'm going to go ahead and get one heal off while I jump down. There's a ton of mobs, and luckily, the mage is going to finish him off for me. Very, very generous PvE today, I think. Now, some mistakes were definitely made in this fight. Even though I did do this sick little jump over his crossbow, I should have released my Holy Strike right here. I'm pretty sure, looking back at it, that that would have landed, which would have resulted in him being about 1/3 HP, maybe even a little bit more. And then his little jump maneuver that he did to avoid my judgment was also a really good play. I probably should have expected that because he also spectated me pre-game and knew that I had judgment. So I think two mistakes were made. Should have used my Holy Strike and should have known that he would probably try to bait my judgment, especially knowing how geared he was. I should have known that he would be a pretty decent player. It's also debatable whether I should have jumped down at the angle that I did. He was using that red pot, so I thought I could get the Holy Strikes off, but I ended up just wasting 2 of them right around this pillar, which was a horrible mistake and caused me to not be able to finish off this fight sooner. So, hit him with the judgment, he doesn't die, and there he goes. There is nothing I can do at this point. There is 0% chance that I can ever catch this guy unless he decides to turn around and fight me. Looking back at this a second time, I think that I might have probably had enough time to keep myself pre-buffed, but I was just so worried of him running off and I was trying to just finish the fight, so I didn't. But that's kind of up for debate. Maybe you could call it a misplay because I didn't have myself pre-buffed, but reasonably speaking, I don't think most people would have expected him to turn around at this point to full fight me. I guess he got full HP from the red potions while he was running away. And that is going to conclude my PvP analysis. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give me a like. I would really appreciate it. Sub future content, and comment below what your thoughts are of this Cleric build and just, this video in general. And I do want to thank Justin Doob, Trash Daddy, and Barty for supporting this video alongside my other members. Thank you all. Have a great day.